Okay, we need to talk about this. So many reviewers have picked up the Palm and have deemed it to be not a replaceable phone for your iPhone or your Samsung. No kidding, it's not supposed to be. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 things that reviewers have got wrong when talking about the Palm. Hey, welcome to another Talking Tech with the Techie Guy. My name's Liron Segev, where I make technology simple. If you're into phones, gadget, apps, how-to, tips and tricks, making you more productive, more efficient, consider hitting that subscribe button and let's get on to today's show. So this is the Palm, essentially a cute little phone at 3.8 inches, tiny little phone, but make no mistake, it is a full Android 8.1 system. It's not Palm OS and it's not a scaled down version of Android, it is a full-blown Android, which means that your Android apps will run on this device. More on that a little bit later. Currently in the US, it's available only through Verizon. It's available as a companion phone and you're going to use it on the Verizon number share system. Essentially what that means, you still have your main number at Verizon, your main mobile number, but if that phone is off or you leave that phone at home, this phone will still ring. So you can make calls, receive calls as if it's coming from the same number. When it comes to your messages, if you use the Messaging Plus app that comes from Verizon, then all your messages will synchronize between your main phone and the Palm. If you're using an iPhone, well, unfortunately, iMessage doesn't sync in this system. Now, what did the reviewers get wrong? Well, let's get started. Okay, so the first big one is that some people are saying that it is not a replaceable phone for your iPhone or your Samsung phone. Well, no kidding. The entire point of this phone is that it allows you to leave your main phone at home. This is a companion phone. If you look around you, if you're in a restaurant or if you're out in any public scene, you'll probably see entire families huddled together around the table, each one facing down, hunched over their phone, texting, social meeting, watching YouTube, and the communication happens to be just to the top of people's heads. That is why this phone is helpful. The idea with this is that the phone is just a tool. Now, some people are saying that all you got to do is leave your main phone at home and that solves the problem. No, it doesn't. Being a parent, I know that when I go out, I want to make sure I got peace of mind that if my kids need me, I'm available to be contacted. Spec by spec, comparing it to the flagship phones, it doesn't stack up. No kidding. It's like comparing your car to your bicycle. You know, your car is faster, it's more comfortable, it's got AC, it's got all these bells and whistles, and your bicycle simply doesn't have it. Well, of course not. You're comparing two different things to each other. So people are saying that you just use the do not disturb or the airplane mode on your main phone. Therefore, the Palm is pointless. I disagree. The reason I disagree is because we're just simply not disciplined enough. We all know that yes, we can do it, but the odds of us actually doing it and doing it every time are probably slim to none. So to be honest, that's not a good argument either. It's not easy to use. Well, it's Android. So you swipe down, there's your notifications. You open up your apps, there they are. Go into your Play Store, download them and install them, and it works exactly as your normal Android phone does. Now, of course, you're not going to write your entire email manifesto on this little guy. It's difficult to type. Absolutely, that is the point of this. But you will use the Google Assistant and you'll use voice dictation much more than you would on your regular phone. The next argument is that it's simply not practical and it's pointless when you take it out with you. Again, with respect, I disagree. On my Palm, I currently have Uber, I've used Lyft, I've used Google Maps on it, I've taken it out with me multiple times, and it just does exactly what it's supposed to do. It is absolutely practical. And yes, I do go into my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and see what it's all about. So it actually does do all of that. It's just on a tiny little screen. And again, I go back to the whole point that is the point of having the Palm. Now, don't misunderstand me. Is the phone perfect? Absolutely not. There are some issues. I mean, for example, it doesn't have a headphone jack, so it uses Bluetooth. Now, Bluetooth drains the battery, 800 milliamp battery hours. Well, that's not really too much. Now, you get a good 3-4 hours on this if you're using Bluetooth, GPS, Wi-Fi, you know, all of those kind of heavy applications at the same time. The second thing is the camera. Now, the camera is a hit and miss. I've taken some really great shots with it and it's been no problem. Low light shots have been no problem, but then other times it's just been washed out. So again, hit and miss on the camera. Taking videos on this, that one definitely didn't work so well for me. Again, maybe it was just the conditions that I was in, just something to think about. The way I look at the Palm is that it's part of a digital detox, but still giving you the opportunity to be connected so you have that peace of mind. You know, we're so connected 24 hours a day, instant gratification world we live in, always connected. Our anxiety levels are through the roof, our stress levels are through the roof, because at every beep we jump to see what's wrong and what we need to deal with. So do I still check my social media when I go out with the phone? Absolutely. Do I still check my emails? Yes, I do. Is this thing perfect? Definitely not. Is it a good digital detox kind of step? Absolutely. And that is why I love it. So let me know in the comments below, is this the kind of digital detox you're willing to take? Let me know what you guys think. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Really helps the channel a lot. If you like this kind of content, consider subscribing. Check out some of these other cool videos. And I'll see you guys on the next episode, because that's tech simple. Cheers for now.